I'm extremely grateful to our American friends for sharing and assessing our common responsibility for this issue, because it's one of the major paradoxes of international politics. Iran is regarded as a major threat to international stability and peace, and at the same time spreading terrorism throughout the region. The main opposition group is labeled as a terrorist one and blocked in its activities. And the common denominator of this situation is appeasement, as Stuan has all of us pointed out. It's realpolitik, it's hypocrisy. But here in this case, I think there's a unique chance to combine moral responsibility and international strategy, because we have to address the Iran issue, and it's a major chance to do it now. As Wesley Clark has pointed out, the window of opportunity, some time to act, and Iran is ready for changes. It's a moral issue, and the people who stood for their freedom and human dignity unarmed deserve our respect, because otherwise they would have been loaded to the trucks already and transported to the prison camps or to Iran. I think we can take this moral lead once again. I'm very much encouraged by today's meeting, and I think for all of us and for the European and US foreign policy, Iraqi conduct toward Ashraf inhabitants is to be regarded as a test case for fledgling Iraqi democracy, for their respect of human rights. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are responsible. We are responsible, and I'm really very grateful to our colleagues who are coming from very far to support the common interest and collective effort to prevent humanitarian crisis in Camp Ashraf. I, as hundreds of our other colleagues in European Parliament, view Mr. Stevenson's initiative as possible proposal, welcomed also by Baroness Ashton. But I cannot imagine that we could allow that injured persons will not have any access to proper medical care, that responsible offenders will not cooperate, or Iraqi government will not cooperate with an independent international investigation into the crimes committed in April and May. The realities on the ground and surrounding the camp support one irrefutable truth: any enforced relocation of the residents will lead to greater humanitarian catastrophe and therefore cannot be practicable or long-term solution. At the end, as a chair of European Parliament Solidarity Group with Women for Free Iran, I would like to sincerely wish the best for all those courageous Ashrafis who are holding the beacon of hope and freedom, especially the brave 1,000 women who have lost 8 of their colleagues in the recent violent assault of Iraqi forces.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much to the European Parliament to have invited me and having given me the opportunity of sharing with you such an important issue. I would like just to make 2 points where I think really my experience allows me to tell you something. I was 7 times in Iraq. They did say all the time is that they would never allow to dissociate themselves from the organization, and they would never accept that they would be divided as for of course, the most important people that the Iranian regime wants to assassinate, for them to be picked up because they have their solidarity with the whole of the 6,400 members. This is clearly the position either of the leaders or of the common person in Ashraf. There are terrorists there, yes, in the government of Iraq. Mr. Maliki and the other people of the border brigades. They have a curricula, an extensive curricula of terrorism, and they didn't change. They did not change a bit. They are terrorists and they are liars. When they speak about moving the people of Ashraf, they do not at all consider to move them. It's only a technical device to pick them one by one and do whatever they want. Their word cannot be trusted. The only way to deal with them is to show very clearly through the United Nations, well, you have really a lot to lose if you go on behaving like that. Well, there is Gaddafi, there is Assad, and Maliki. Watch it. There is no other way. They don't understand any other language. I am absolutely convinced. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you very much indeed, Paolo. I think our colleagues from the European Parliament, and I hope our colleagues from the PMOI will agree, that of all of the meetings that we've had, this certainly was one of the most productive, in that I think we really teased out in considerable detail real, practical and doable solutions. We need a threefold approach: the United Nations, the US and the EU, to working together in a grand alliance of support for the people in Ashraf. We need to delist the PMOI from that infamous blacklist, because as has been said plainly and unequivocally, there is absolutely no threat. They are pacifists, they are democrats, and they deserve our full support. And last but by no means least, can I express our deep gratitude to our colleagues from the United States. Your presence here, your solidarity, your support, your eloquence, and your common sense in relation to dealing with this issue is deeply, deeply appreciated. And it gives me great pleasure now to ask our President, Meriem Rajavi, to say a few words by way of conclusion. Over to you, President.
Thank you. Je voudrais remercier tous nos amis européens et aussi nos amis américains qui ont exprimé leur soutien à la résistance iranienne et les résidents d'Ashraf. Ces soutiens sont très précieux et je suis sûr qu'on peut réussir si on accélère nos efforts, spécialement dans cette situation. Et comme vous savez, le printemps des pays arabes est en train de se développer et le peuple de la région veut la liberté et la démocratie. Le peuple iranien, le peuple en Égypte, en Tunisie, en Libye, en Syrie et dans d'autres pays. Mais les mots-là sont des menaces pour ce développement. Et il faut réagir pour aider les aspirations du peuple iranien et du peuple dans la région. C'est pourquoi je pense que nos efforts ici, c'est pas seulement pour le peuple iranien, n'est pas seulement pour les résidents d'Ashraf, c'est pour le peuple dans la région et pour le monde entier. Parce que le régime de Mollah est menace pour la paix et la sécurité dans le monde entier. C'est pourquoi je suis sûre qu'on peut réussir ensemble. Merci encore une fois. Merci beaucoup.